morning, guys. I hardly know where to start today. I guess, first of all, with thank you. Thank you so much. The outpouring just of comments and of just letting me know that I'm not the only one that just feels like a hot mess. It has just been so heartwarming to me, and it's been a real blessing. And I just so appreciate you guys taking the time to watch and to comment and just letting me know your story. And it's just been one of the greatest blessings that I've received. And I just want to thank you for that. And so Johnny's with me here today. He's laid down behind me. But anyway, just thought I'd come outside again this morning. It's so beautiful. And I just love seeing the fall leaves change. And anyway, just wanted to talk with you guys a little bit before I get started on my mess in my house. But we had a kind of a hard weekend. And hopefully I won't cry. I've spent the entire weekend crying. But anyway, we have, of course, as you know, 6 children. And so our oldest son is in college, and he's doing just terrific. He's got straight A's and just is doing great in college, and everything's going well there. So I don't want to share but so much information. So I'll just try to kind of hit the highlights. He played a sport in his first year of college. And the school that he goes to is small, but his team did terrific, and they went to a national championship. They didn't win. They came in second, but, it was quite an honor. We had a really hard time last year, his first year in college, with things with the coach. The coach is in a very protected little cocoon, and so it's very difficult. People, as my husband says, when you're winning covers up a lot of sins, and people don't like to see or hear about anything negative because the team is winning, and that's all that matters to some people. But anyway, so my son made the decision not to play this year just because of it had nothing to do with playing time or anything like that. It was just the treatment that he received last year, just emotionally, verbally, he did not want to do that this year. And so he made the decision not to play. And he wasn't the only one. Others made the same decision just based on the treatment that they had received from the coach. And so anyway, they had a banquet, and they received rings for their championship game that they played in. And the rings they were done by the college itself, or by the coaching staff there. The college paid for it. And so when they got to the banquet, my son was the only one that did not receive a ring. And just based on some things that happened last year, I do not believe that was an accident. I think it was deliberate. And so I guess what I'm getting at is, as a parent, you think when you have little ones that is everything is so hard. And it is. But like that things will get easier as they get older, But I think it's actually the opposite. And I think it's harder as your kids get older to, you can't fix everything. And I'm going to cry, and I do apologize. Give me 1 minute. It is hard. You can't put a Band-Aid on everything and make it better. And I will tell you, I promised myself I wasn't going to cry. My son, I am certainly not putting him up on a pedestal. He's a kid just like any other kid. He makes mistakes, and he does things he shouldn't, and But I will say that my son is more mature than I am. And he has handled this much better than his mother. But it's just harder it's harder as your kids get older, and you can't fix everything for them. You know, my instinct as a mom is I just want to go down there and, you know, have it fixed and, you know, tell the coach what I think and, you know, all of that. And that would not be my son's wishes. And so I have to abide by that. He is, it's all right, Mom, it's okay. And, you know, even my other children, I have a daughter that turned 16 last week. And even she commented, she said, you know, Mom, you know God has this. And she's exactly right. I know she's right. It's just hard as a parent watching when your child is mistreated for absolutely no reason. And the only thing that I can figure is it is like jealousy of some sort. I mean, because I cannot come up with any other reason why you would treat a child the way that my son has been treated. I do apologize for crying. But anyway, I say all of this to say that it's so important, I think, to make sure that your children feel loved at home, because the world is a scary place and it can be a very hard place. And so, you know, as a mom, we want to fix everything, and sometimes we just can't. And so I think for me, one of the things I would like to do this week, not today, but closer to the end of the week, is go down to my son's room, because he'll be home from college this weekend for fall break. Go down to his room and, like, you know, change his bed, wash his sheets, and get it all cleaned up and vacuumed and dusted. And just, he's kind of a neat guy. He's very neat. His room is not messy, but he likes things to be in place and stuff. And I thought, you know, you can't, I would like to keep my kids with me under my wing all the time, like just in a little tight hug in a nest. And my husband always reminds me, he says, that's not, you know, that's not our role. We're supposed to raise them so that they go out on their own. And all of our kids, they're just doing terrific on that. It's just, as a mom, I don't want anything to hurt them. And I think that's the hardest thing. So I thought, well, what can I do to make him feel good? You know, feel loved, make sure he feels secure. Because I know that this hurt him deeply, but he's the type of guy, you're not going to hear him say anything bad. He just rolls with it and keeps going. And he has a much better attitude than I do. You know, my kids teach me probably far more than I could ever teach them. But anyway, so I think that's what I'm going to do at the end of this week, is go down and just, I want him, when he gets into his room, when he curls up in bed at night, I want it to smell good and feel good to him, and just like it's giving him a big hug. So anyway, but I think I'll wait till towards the end of the week to do that. But I think today we're going to go in, and I'm going to get changed and get ready to do some work. And so anyway, I think we're going to do the entryway today, and just get that cleaned up where you come in the front of the house. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I really wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching the last video, for all of the comments. It just blew me away. And I just thank you for that. And I hope you guys are having a great day. And just remember to do all you can to make your family feel loved, and to feel safe when they're at home, because like I said, when they go out into the world, sometimes there's nothing we can do, except pray, and that's the main thing, you know. And I pray for my kids every day, and it's just hard when you see stuff like this, and you know it's not right, but there's nothing you can do as a parent. And so anyway, just wanted to share what was on my heart today. And anyway, we're going to go in and we're going to make this one day better today. And, you know, sometimes even just small things, especially when things are not going real well, can really make a difference in your life, in your family's life, just how you feel. And so anyway, we're going to go in and we're going to get started, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. It already is. The air is crisp here, and it just feels so good. And so anyway, thanks again for watching, and let's get started. I think today I have a whole list of things I want to get done as far as things that need to get done. But as far as what I was talking about yesterday and trying to be a blessing to my family, I think I'm going to do my entryway today, because I thought, you know, I did the mudroom yesterday, and so if they come in that door, it's all nice and tidy. It looks really, you know, very nice, kind of welcoming. And so I thought, well, let me do the front hall, the entryway, because that way when they come home, they feel good walking in that door as well. So I'm going to show you guys what it currently looks like. Try not to pass out. And so anyway, we'll just kind of go from there. But so just have stuff everywhere, which, as I told you, I am kind of a hot mess express. Don't really tend to put things away, just throw it down and keep going because I've got so much to do. But I'm tired of living on that excuse. So we're gonna try not to make excuses for it anymore. Just do the best we can. And like we said yesterday, we're gonna make it one day better today. So I did take the time to make sure that the mudroom and laundry room were still looking good this morning. And so now we're just gonna dive in here and see what we can get done. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And while you're listening to this, maybe there's something you could do in your home to help bless your family as well. So anyway, let's get going and see what we can get accomplished. I went to Home Goods, and my dining room table is 140 maybe inches long. It's really long. So it's unusual to find a tablecloth, but I found this one, which I just really liked. It's got, you know, just kind of a farmhouse feel. So anyway, I found that at Home Goods, so I went ahead and snagged it because, like I said, it's very unusual to find ones to fit my table there. So super excited to use that for Christmas. Also got Christmas ornaments for the kids. So I got the Deadpool one for my oldest son. One of the twins wanted a Fortnite. What is it? It's a gold llama. My youngest daughter, I got Zero the dog from, what is it? A Nightmare Before Christmas? The Nightmare Before Christmas, something like that. My oldest daughter, I got her a ring pop ornament because she loves ring pops. My middle daughter loves Funyuns. And for some reason, my other twin picked Spam, and he doesn't even eat Spam, but he thought it was hilarious. So every year they each get a new ornament to go on their trees, and so they each have a tree in their room, except for the twins. They share a room, so they share a tree. Actually, and my youngest and middle daughter do as well. But anyway, and then that way when they get married and leave home, they can take all their ornaments with them and they don't have to start from scratch. So anyway, well, let's keep moving. We're making good progress. I have this chest and it's super cute, but when I brought it home, I just set it here. So I think we're gonna move this for now because it doesn't really go there. And then my little chicken and her little baby. Move them under here. With her little eggs. Alright. So that's much better. Put this back down. Let's see what we can get done in this closet that is school uniform stuff. So some of it just needs to be hung up real quick. They have to dress out for PE, they have to wear certain things. So anyway, I just keep all of that in a bin in the bottom. And this is where all of the school stuff goes. So put that all in there. Take down the hunting stuff and get this put away. All right, oh, mealworms. So I have 13-year-old twins, and they have a crawfish in the aquarium. And they thought he would like mealworms, which he probably would, but they tend to float. So we're gonna have to figure out a little something different there. Okay, I'm standing here in the house and I hear this and it sounds like drip, 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 drip. And I'm thinking, oh my word, because you know, we've had all this rain. I'm like, is the house flooding? What is going on? It was something falling, so it's all good. You know how it like does the slow fall? So anyway, all right, well, obviously, you know, haven't done the dining room, but that's okay. I might still pick up in there a little bit, but the entryway, much, much, much better. So when you walk in, it just feels calmer. And then, I don't know if you guys can see my skeletons on the rail and then hanging down. And then I've even got one sitting up there looking through. So anyway, the kids thought they were super cute when I put them up the other day. But anyway, we have got a load of laundry going, and so I'm gonna load up the dishwasher, get a load of dishes going, and just continue on just trying to do something to bless my family today. And I think having the entryway done where they come in and it just feels calm is definitely something that will help. So but you know, it was just something small today. It took me maybe 10 minutes. Makes me feel better. I think it'll make them feel better. And so anyway, just make for a more calm and peaceful evening when they get home from school and my husband gets home from work. And so anyway, thank you guys again for joining me today, for sharing in this. And so anyway, just we are one day better than we were yesterday. So, you know, yesterday morning, my mudroom, my laundry room, and my entryway were all a disaster. Today, they're not. They look really good. So anyway, just, you know, small bites. My kids always, you know, oh, I've got this huge project. And I'm like, well, just eat the elephant one bite at a time. You know, the same thing applies to our homes. Just eat the elephant one bite at a time. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. Anyway, thanks again. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to give this video a thumbs up if it's been helpful to you.